Welcome to a brand new video regarding this Basecamp Basics series. I'm Shivaji Ghosh, your host, and in this video we're going to talk about how to set up a new project. Setting up a new project is actually quite easy. You just have to go to your dashboard and click on Make a New Project. Just give the project a name. I'll give it Test. And there are two ways by which you can actually invite people. Or by default, Basecamp does through invite only. So basically, people who are already inside your Basecamp account, who are already invited as a user in the Basecamp, can join that particular project. However, you can also open the link by clicking on the change section and giving all access. So anyone from that way LLP can see the project, or anyone on the account except clients can see the project. By default, we do set it up to invite only, as when we are creating a new project, we generally want only specific people to be on that. So let's create the project. This is the new test project. The test project contains basically the 5 basic tools. The tools are the message board, which basically replaces all emails and threads. So if you go inside message board, it's basically just like an email dashboard. You can write a title, you can tag specific people over here using the @ button, and you can just write it like a message, like a normal email, and send it out. The message board is basically to communicate with different members of the team and with clients. The to-dos are basically the task setters. So basically you can create a list of tasks. So let's say if I create a list under this particular segment, I can set up a task like this. So let's say task 1, I'll set it up, I'll assign to a specific person. Task 2, I can set it up like this, or I can assign to a specific person, so on and so forth. I can assign specific tasks to specific people, and I can create list of tasks by using the to-do section. Next, we have docs and files, which basically substitutes for Google Drive or any kind of storage like application. So Basecamp gives you a certain amount of space through which you can use to actually store images and documents that are relevant to this particular project. The Campfire is basically a forum for casual chat and stuff, so you can actually ask random questions. It's just a place where you can hang out with people and do some casual chatting. The schedule is basically the section where you can actually schedule some important events or meetings, or you can share important dates with members in this section. Those are the 5 basic tools of any project. Below is basically the activity log. So whatever activity you do in this project, including the 5 tools above, is mentioned in the activity log in the project activity section. The best thing about Basecamp is that you can actually control the tools that you want to use. To do that, all you have to do is click on this button and go to change tools, and you can actually turn on and off the amount of tools that you want to use. So let's say if you don't want like a to-do section, you can just turn it off, or you can just turn it on. Another thing that is most interesting is that you can actually connect your Basecamp project to any other service that you like using a door. So a door is basically a connector that can actually connect with any kind of service that are there in the internet. So let's say if your project has a Google Sheets that is managed by every person that are inside the project, you can actually link to that particular Google Sheets by clicking on the Google Sheets icon and then giving us particular link. So let's say if I'm managing this sheet, I'll just give this particular link and share it over here. If I add this door, it adds a link to that particular application that every other team is managing. So if I go back to the project dashboard, you can see a new tool has been added which goes to Google Sheets. So if I click on here, it will take me to the Google Sheets icon that is present over here. So that's it about Basecamp. Now, so that's more or less everything about how to set up a project. These are basically the basics of setting up a project. Now that your project is set up, we're gonna need some people to fill this project up. That we're gonna cover in the next video, so stay tuned. Thank you.